Alright, back again. Back in the saddle again. I just want to do some dungeons, man. As much good as the story is in this game, it does get a bit frustrating that like all you see are fucking story things. Like I wish there were more dungeons. I know there are a lot of dungeons and stuff like that, I think. And like there's like extreme trials and whatnot, but it's just it's frustrating, what's it called? That all comes at the end of each expansion, and then like previous expansions like Heavensward dungeons are basically pointless to do to me. Like I could go and do them great to get like an extra couple of item levels, but then I'm gonna go into what's it called? Stormblood, and they're gonna be completely obsolete. So it really is frustrating, like, and nobody wants to do them. Like, no one wants to do that type of stuff anymore. So it does get kind of frustrating that you're like, oh, I'm gonna go back and play those missions that nobody wants to play anymore. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to find people to do it with. So it just gets infuriating a little bit to deal with. Alright. Where would leave off? Emmerich being shanked in the street. Oh, he's alive. Easy. I fucking... Oh, god damn it. I accidentally clicked the right button. Yes, yes, quite well, forgive me. You have to give me rather... Yeah, you give me a lot to digest. This whole affair with the Iskards, the Dravanians, and our friends nowhere to be found. Yeah, it's a little bit of stuff. It would seem there's no end to our troubles. We can but face them head on, one at a time. For now, we must apply ourselves to our allotted tasks and leave the others to theirs. Remember, Tancred. Is it Tancred or Thancred? It was like a weird pronunciation. We found you as they found me. In time, we will find Ida, Papaluma, whatever, and Minfilia as well. These troubles will soon be but a memory, one which we can look back on together. Pray do not misunderstand. I did not mean to imply that it would be otherwise. I merely wish that I had rejoined our grand adventure at one of its more triumphal moments. Despite your recent accomplishments, the mood here is less than celebratory. But I have no doubt that we will enjoy many more glorious victories soon enough, and you may rest assured that I will play my part in them to the very hilt. I know you will. So then, to the congregation. Where are they at? You mean I'm gonna teleport there? That's what you mean. You have returned, and this at least the fates are kind. Greetings, First Commander. It pleases me to inform you that Vidofnir has accepted Sir Emmerich's invitation. She has? These are glad tidings indeed. Very true, very true. Oh no, what's the problem? Also, another white hair, make a final class character without white hair challenge, impossible. Would that the Lord Commander were here to hear them. Oh, is he otherwise engaged? Aye, sleeping off a knife to the gut. What happened? Will he live? The Chirurgeons tell me he'll make a full recovery, but had Lord Edmund and Lord Ortiel not been on hand when the assassin struck, he would not have been so fortunate. For a mercy, they subdued the fiend before he could land the telling blow. The attack was just the beginning, though. Not long after, buildings all around the city, including several of ours, burst into flame. Bastards caught us completely by surprise. We've been dousing the fires, but for every one we put out, it seems like 2 more startup. Casualties are mounting, especially in the Broom. Oh my god, it's the revolution in London all over again. It's plain these fires were started by the assassins' conspirators. Until they have been rounded up, there will be no end to this. Will you help us find them? I know my voice acting's on point. Let us be about it. The flip is spreading. We must begin our investigations immediately. Witnesses must be found. Suspects must be identified. Have you been able to determine the precise locations where the fires were set? Mayhap there is a pattern. If there is, we have yet to discern it. Fires have been reported throughout the city, both pillars and foundation. Indeed, given the size of the area affected, I think it would be best to divide our forces. Master Alpha and Mistress Ishtola, I would have you take charge of the investigation in foundation. As you wish. Mayhap Tadarubi can be of assistance as well. Meaning Sigamail and me get to the pillars. Oh, they'll like me up there. Only question is, will the grizzled old rogue striking a pose over there be joining us? Oh, talking about Tancred. Tancred of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and may I say what a pleasure it is to meet you too, my lady. This guy's a simp. I'll bet the name's Hilda, a Scion, and I was thinking I'd find a fellow ruffian amongst all these illustrious personages. I will remain here to coordinate the fire-quenching effort. If you learn aught of value, pray inform me immediately. That is all. While we could begin by sniffing through the charred rubble and questioning random passerbys, in my experience, every town has at least one individual who can be counted on to know things he or she should know. Should know or should not know? I don't remember. I didn't read it well. Oh, the infamous Lord Emmanuel Leanne de Fortamps, lover of woman and wine. They'll neither care for him that much. They say he could gossip for Ishgard. Just the sort of fellow I had in mind. Capital suggestion, Sigma Male. He'll be at the Crozier most likely, making an effort to be seen, so let's go and see him. Grizzled, I will accept, but old? He's turned into a fucking boomer. Okay, boomer. Okay, boomer. Whatever you say, boomer. Isn't it hilarious how off one video somebody got famous? Hard to believe on some level. But it is true. Well, if it isn't Sigamail, dearest of all my friends, you're looking rather glum. Something the matter, old boy? Ah, yes, the arson's dreadful business that, and awfully curious, wouldn't you say? There doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason to it at all. Naturally, we've doubled the guard outside the manor along with most of the other houses. Can't have the old pile going up in flames after all. Oh, in case you're wondering why Hoplan is awash with refugees, the lower levels of the vault have been opened to these unfortunate souls who have lost their home. Sir Emmerich's orders, from what I hear. Remarkable man, not even a knife in the ribs can keep him from his duties. Actually, old boy, if you were thinking of questioning the refugees, I should be more than happy to accompany you to the Hoplan. While you conduct your inquiries, I could offer words of comfort to the distressed and despondent young maidens. Based! Oh my god, taking advantage of a horrible situation to find a romantic partner. What a based maneuver. Wait a moment, I know what that is. You're giving one of your looks, aren't you? You do me an injustice, old boy. I'll have you know my heart yearns for one rose, prickly though she might be. Maybe. I sense you remained unconvinced. Very well. If it will help to prove the purity of my intentions, I shall gracefully rescind my offer. Now run along and catch those arsonists. That was not entirely what I had hoped for. Whose idea was it to come here again? Never mind. For our next step, I suggest we divide our efforts. While you question the refugees and hop on Sigamail, and I shall investigate the locations where the fires were set. Would you be so good as to join me, Hilda? You know what? I reckon I would. Can't have you roaming about in an unfamiliar city by your lonesome, can we? You'd only get robbed blind and left shivering in your small clothes. Dude. These people are fucking, you know, the city's going up in flames and they're looking for romantic partners. Sheesh. Trying to get a nut off before the city burns down. I respect it. I can respect the hustle. This is gonna take me downward, upward. I gotta go up even further. Son of a bitch, man. There's a cutscene for this? Come, my brothers and sisters, there is food and shelter enough for all in the Basilica. Bologna's blessings be upon you, Father. I confess we were not sure if we should come. There are so many unbelievable tales these days about the Archbishop and Sir Emmerich and the Dravanians. Trust in your heart, brother, and pay no heed to the lies of lesser men. They seek only to lead you astray. Do you require succor as well, sir? But the Temple Knights have begun their investigation at last. Good. This madness has gone on far too long. Would that I could do something to aid you in your search, but I have a duty to these poor souls. Farewell, and may the Fury guide your steps. Ours was one of the first homes to be claimed, but I didn't see how the fire began. It was only when I heard our neighbors shouting that I looked outside and saw the flames. We barely escaped with the clothes on our backs. We're bound for the church generosity. I don't know what we do. Ah! I'm sensing the church is pulling another fast one on everybody, trying to gain theocratic power by setting everybody's houses on fire. There was a man at the satchel. I saw him kneeling outside the window, and there were smoke everywhere. It was so hot I couldn't breathe. I don't remember how I made it out. I suppose I must have climbed. Maybe my arm's getting better after all. Well, that was fucking useless. I should just tell the guy, like, yo, can you actually give me some fucking useful information, please? Thank you. Ah, there you are. Anything to share? Well, we require more than a muddled testimony of a traumatized girl if we are to identify the culprits. Fuck. While you are questioning the refugees, we inspected the scenes of several of the fires, including one near St. Raymond's Cathedral and another near the Tribunal. For a mercy, neither structure suffered significant damage. 1 second. Some might say that they were spared by the grace of the Fury. Others might question how such ruthlessly efficient arsonists contrived to fail so miserably on the 2 occasions when their target was a bastion of Ishgardian orthodoxy. Curious. Nothing conclusive, of course, but it does give one cause to wonder. Alphanab will doubtless have an opinion. wonder if there's a lot of people doing this quest down here. Silence will avail you not, sir. Ah, Sigma, I was just about to summon you. As you can see, we have detained a suspect. We found this man loitering near the remains of one of the stricken buildings. According to eyewitnesses, he was also present before the fires broke out. We wished to have words, he did not, so we insisted. Very true, we persuaded him. Let me go, damn it, you've got the wrong man. But you reek of oil. And are those burns in your hands? An occupational hazard, I suppose, but tell me, does arson pay well? I am a victim, you imbecile, look at me. Aye, that you are after a fashion. You should know that your pious patron has already spun us a delightful yarn about how his pet mongrel slipped the leash and set about burning half the city to the ground. Not very noble of him, I grant you, but then these highborn types rarely do show loyalty to their pets. In fact, he called you rabbit and begged us to put you down. That's bollocks. He's the one that told me to keep you going. Even a sinner such as me could find salvation in the Fury's work, he said. I left it behind. Tried to, with all my heart. Said my prayers every day like a good man, but he came to me. He came to me. There you have it, Hilda. Would you be so kind to escort our friend here to the congregation? Aye, so long as you don't mind if he's limping when he gets there. Ooh! We talk about extrajudicial treatment of this man. Also very based. That was incredible, Tancred. How do you know he would confess? Well, I have seen his like before, a troubled soul manipulated by men of power and wielded as a weapon. Basically, a hunch. I didn't know. I could not have been certain, of course, but given the stakes, I thought worth the risk. And if our captive had called your bluff, must we entertain hypotheticals? The world is vexing as it is. Oh my God, the world as it is vexing enough. Jesus Christ. Thank you, Tancred. Whether by luck or judgment, we have at least confirmed that these arsonists were orchestrated by a person or persons of influence. I think it best that we now return to the congregation and discuss how best to proceed. Ugh. On behalf of the Holy See of Ishgard, I thank you all. The man you apprehended is being interrogated as we speak, though he fell silent upon realizing that he had not returned, we had not returned to his master. He will soon tell us what he knows one way or another. Pardon the intrusions, First Commander. Ah, Lord Artorio. Have you come to see your father? He's attending Sir Amarok in his chamber at the present. I am. He bid me to bring this slave, salve, then do not let me detain you. Thank you for your kindness, my lord. Ought to be poisoned. In times of trouble, every man must do his part. Would that I could do more. Okay, dude. Alright, mate. Come on. My lord, Artoral, whatever, did not seem to be the best of spirits. 'Tis little wonder, Master Alphanot, his father is widely slandered, and his half-brother has not yet cold in the grave. Very true. Okay, so primal accessories offending. Which one is the primal? Yeah, which one is watch? One's good for which? I'm taking defending. One second, I gotta look. Excuse me. So I let my dog out for like 10 seconds, and he's immediately outside the door, just starts like trying to grab something with his mouth, and I'm like, what's he trying to grab? And I realize it's a fucking toad, just sitting outside my house, trying to eat it, and I'm like, what the hell are you doing? Stop that! Is there a reason to have the shield? Just as a cosmetic thing, right?
I do not mean to diminish our accomplishments, but until we identify the ones who ordered the fires set, our work is far from finished.
Between the various conservative and religious factions in Ishgard, I dare say there's no shortage of parties who would like to see the status quo preserved. Do any likely suspects spring to mind?
Far too many to count.
Lord Commander, your wounds.
Holy shit, this guy's base, he's just walking around.
Well. Thank you.
Doesn't even care.
Time is of the essence. Lest we forget, these men would sooner put their own city to the torch than see it change. When our enemies learn that we have apprehended their arsonist, there is no telling how they will react.
Lord Commander, an armed mob has seized control of the vault.
What?
And now we know. Tell us what happened, sir. Spare no detail.
We were directing refugees into the Basilica, as you ordered, when all of a sudden, men brandishing weapons were all around us. It happened so fast, my lord. We had no time to respond. They've taken the refugees hostage and barricaded themselves inside the vault.
Am I
And they
sensing
sent
a dungeon?
you to deliver
I'm
their
excited.
demands.
They, the true brothers of the faith, demand that a conclave to select the next archbishop be held forthwith. Furthermore, they declare that you, Lord Commander, are guilty of patricide and high treason, and that you must surrender yourself at once to receive of the Fury's judgment.
They honestly think that executing Sir Emmerich would change anything.
These fundamentalists rage against the passing of the old ways, unable to accept there can be no going back.
Given the fanciful nature of their demands, a peaceful resolution does not seem likely.
Yes, true.
If
Let
the
me go in
hostages
there.
are to
Let me
be
fucking
rescued,
crack some
It
skulls.
will be by force, I fear. Does not seem likely.
Go in there. Let me fucking.
Establish a perimeter outside the entrance.
At once, Lord Commander.
Hilda, I need your people out in force throughout the Broom. When word spreads of the situation, the friends and family of the hostages may try to take matters into their own hands. I will not give these militants more targets. I shall lead the assault on the vault. Master Alphino, can I count on the support of the Scions?
Of course.
We are in your debt.
I shall join you as well, Lord Commander.
Your assistance is most welcome, Lord Artoirel.
Artorel.
Calms them,
Okay.
friends.
How the hell am I supposed to
Time is
fucking
against
figure that out
us.
from that spelling? Artorel. Can I jump off here and make it? See? Oh, let's go. To skip? I'm not gonna read this out loud. I'm too tired to do that. Oh, it's not really a dungeon, it's just a quick battle. Bless you. Run away. The alarum? What the hell is that? Looks like a typo.
Down with you!
Easy. I skipped all that dialogue quickly. Unlike you, Sir Emmerich, I am man of honor. By my hand you shall receive of the Fury's judgment. Though it is to be a trial, then, Lord Atrial, Sigma may leave us and save the hostages. I'll deal with Sir Simonard. Why? Why would he do this? Of course my dog is ow. I got my dog in. Can I do these, please? I'm back! Go, 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 go! What am I clicking on? Jesus Christ, why is it so bad? Oh my god.
This knight does not yield!
Jesus Christ. Furries be praised.
Where is he? Where is he?
Where is he? I mean, like the open doorway, just that we didn't check yet.
Come no closer!
You have nowhere to run. Release the girl and surrender.
Surrender to whom? The blasphemer who throws wide the gates to our enemy? Who breaks bread with him and calls him brother? Ungodly swine! I would sooner die than surrender to you.
Is it godly to spill the blood of an innocent child? To burn the homes of your brothers? Tell me, priest, is that godly?
Do not speak to me of godliness, heathen! Your father's blood is on your hands, as is hers!
Oh no. What the hell's that face? Actually just murdered a child. They're not gonna show a body hidden in the ground right here, are they? Kid dies. The kid would die in these circumstances. The kid would just die. What are you talking about? It's not how inertia works.
What? But I...
Oh, the kid's got a British accent. Oh, you should just let them drop then. Why save them? They're gonna live their life as a British person. Is that really fair to them?
Vidafne!
Well met, knight. Mayhap I chose an inopportune moment?
Not at all. Pray forgive us this most unworthy reception. We are honored to have you with us, and right glad of your aid.
Fortune delivered the child unto me. I had but to receive her.
Thank you for saving me.
Thou art welcome, child.
This guy's fucking pondering. He's like, huh, curious.
Never did I think to be indebted to so unexpected a savior. But full glad am I to be so.
Friend of Izel, warrior of warriors, I had hoped to meet with thee.
Yeah, that's me. What of it?
I bear a message from my sire.
From Gracefelder.
Upon returning to our lands, Nidhogg's shade did sing unto his brood, and they for skies unknown did then take wing. This thou must know, for your fates are inextricably bound.
What of Estinian? Is he truly lost to us?
Such matters are beyond my ken. I but bear my father's words. Take from them what thou wilt. Fare you well.
She shows up, states that, hey, the enemy is growing in strength, leaves, leaves without any explanation. Actually just did it. Holy shit, a Chad. Refuses to, shows up, says that the enemy is growing in number, and leaves, refuses to
So
elaborate.
it is as they say then. A great white swooped down from the heavens to rescue an innocent child.
A most unexpected turn of events, but not an unwelcome one. The people will not soon forget this day.
What happened?
How will they choose to remember it, Sir Emmerich? And will these events serve to bring man and dragon closer together, or drive a deeper wedge between brothers? After 1,000 years, the world these men once knew is changing, and with ungentle swiftness to boot. Though their actions are misguided, their sentiments are only to be expected. You may be sure that others will rally to their cause. I share your desire for lasting peace with the Javanians, I do. But I would not see it built on the bones of our countrymen, nor on our own. I see much of Horsefon in you, and I could not bear to mourn the passing of another son.
Father.
Lord Edmund.
This guy doesn't need a cane. He's faking it for the disability checks. What an asshole. All right. Yeah, he's hitting on Hilda. He's doing fine to me. We're taking the long way. Fuck it.
That Vidofnir should chance to arrive even as the girl fell. Truly, I could not have planned it better myself.
Who the hell's this guy? In the right.
Ah, good. We were afraid you might have left.
A shield, my lord?
Fit for a true knight. An expression of our gratitude to you and yours. Long overdue.
I wonder what half the other classes get.
But there is something else I would discuss ere you part. Something which cannot leave this room. My father will soon step down as head of our house.
Is this necessary for me to know? Does it really matter?
Sir Emmerich was not the only one to fall under suspicion following the death of the Archbishop. There are some who believe my father complicit in a coup d'etat. Thus he intends to renounce his title to absolve our house of suspicion and secure the support of our peers.
Surely there must be another way to convince houses Durandare and Zamail.
So I said to him. Alas, he will not budge. Ever since I was a child, I knew that I would one day succeed my father. The thought of it filled me with pride. Yet once I learned the day was at hand, my heart was filled with naught but dread. Our legacy is built upon the lies of our forefathers. In accepting this title, am I not perpetuating this injustice?
I'm not here to help you with
Why
your
should I
insecurities. Go
become
talk
the
to your
next
therapist, man. Sure, whatever.
You sound just like him. Aye, I suspect that is what Horchefon would have said. To aid those in need. When you look on that shield, I trust you will remember his words. And should I once more find my resolve wavering, I ask that you show me the way. You were a brother
This is
to
the way,
Horchefon.
brother.
Will you be a brother to me as well?
No, I won't actually.
Come, Manalaine. There's much to be done. For father, and for Sir Emmerich, and for Ishgard.
Never talk to me or my son ever again.
To think we share the same blood. Pray excuse us.
Those were the days of promises and vows, of tentative first steps into an uncertain future. A future shaped by the choices we made, in ways we could never have foreseen. Born of good and evil, of light and darkness, and shepherded by our hand. Be it for weal, or be it for woe.
This feels a little bit drab. Having to wind up Archivant. Curious. The hell is this guy up to? The Alizé? We're finally gonna learn what she does. Ida, put some pants on! Damn it. Well. Everyone has their orders. Mass will attack as soon as all units are in position. The Imperials won't know what hit them. Here it will be bloody. Probably. Why is this the angle here? Is there a reason for this angle that I'm unaware of? You cannot stay here forever, Ida. We have other responsibilities. Look up how many more quests I have to do. Wait, don't tell me I'm not that far at all. Oh my god, I'm not that far at all. Fuck me, man. There's still so much story to go. Holy shit. We're gonna track Midfilia. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start doing some dungeons, because we have a couple dungeons we still probably should figure out. Let's look at which ones we haven't unlocked yet. In Heaven's Word, the Dusk Vigil, Solemn Eye, Airy, the Vault. Okay. Ever Reap. Where do I find this one? Reap what you sow. Let's do this one. Where is it? It's Sanu Banu, the Sea of Clouds. Yeah, and cool lore. I just want to cook myself something. Just because I need some breaks. I need to do something that's just more entertaining than just the story. Because I still have so much further to go. Because I was like, oh, there's a dungeon I'm supposed to do. I don't remember doing any dungeons. And I realized, nope, it's 2 quests away. And that's like the end of the second part, so still have quite a bit ways to go. Map is shit. I really should start getting the 8 recurrence in some places. I'm just so lazy to do it. I do need also a better weapon. Don't mind me. Okay, it worked. Keep going this way? I really hope this eventually gets me. Is that the Aether Crystal? Oh my god. It's like so far away. You can't tune to this, right? This is why you need Aether Crystals, because like traveling across this shit is garbage. Maybe I should get the Aether Currents. Maybe I should get it. They're onto something. Okay, so like see this? Why does it just stop here as it goes above me? I gotta somehow get up there. Cross? Like it's not that it's hard. It's not hard per se to like find a way across. It's just annoying is the thing. My god, it's even further up. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get out of here. I'm gonna teleport back. Okay, and we're gonna go southward this time around. Because who would have guessed? Or this way from Cloud King Top. All the way south here and go up. See if that gets me in. I could also do Fist of the Father. I want to do all the different dungeons instead of just one. Even if it takes me like a while to find some people, I want to do them at least once. I don't know if I'm gonna do extreme. What's it called? It's the father. I just don't know if it will be worthwhile to me queuing for it and stuff like that. So yeah. Put some stuff off on.
Richard Nixon's crimes were worth it because at the end of the day, we got the incredible film Frost Nixon out of it, starring Michael Sheen and the inimitable Frank Langella as Richard. No, you don't. Me neither. I was simply asking a hypothetical question. Here's the thing: I was not alive when Richard Nixon did all like the crimes or whatever, but I was alive when Frost Nixon came out. So I think you have to take the good with the bad, right? No? Okay, I'm being told no. Never mind then. Let's send some iron back now. We got our base level upgrades.
Some guy just joined
The bad is
Telegram
the
I haven't
war
talked
on
to in
drugs.
what's it called?
I thought that was Ronald Reagan.
3 years. Thank you, phone, for reminding me that this person exists. I'm probably gonna block him because they got fired from my old job for doing mushrooms at the job and getting super high. He wasn't the smartest guy I'd ever met. Considering that he did mushrooms at the job he had been at for only like 1 week. I remember working with him a couple times and being like, hey, this guy seems like a pretty cool guy. And he got extremely high at work and had to be wheeled out on a stretcher. And I remember talking to my boss being like, yo, what's up with him? And he's like, he's very sick right now. And I was like, okay, well, I hope he gets better. This was back during the pandemic, so it was like, oh, does he have really bad COVID or something and just like passed out? Nope. He took a bunch of fucking edibles and died. Didn't die. Well, he didn't die. I don't think he died. I mean, I know he didn't die unless somebody stole his phone and has been using his phone on Telegram and hasn't changed his identity off it. So there is a possibility he is dead, but some guy stole his phone. But I think it's more likely that he's actually alive, and I don't know what he's doing now anymore. So I don't really keep in contact with him. So, whatever. I gotta turn off my stream notifications. Okay, they're on to some political rant. Is this, it's also a dud? This is actually bullshit. I probably should have read the quest dialogue, because I'm sure they would have explained, hey, here's how you get to this island, because I have no fucking clue now. Okay, let's look. I'm assuming that's where it is, and I don't have the faintest fucking idea. It looks like it's over there, really far north. Oh, do you have to go into the Coerthus Western Highlands? Alright, let's try that. Man, I really just start getting some Aether Currents. This would have fixed all my problems. That would have fixed all my problems. Oh, I have flying in here. I try because the reason why I don't like getting flying is because even in an area like this where it wasn't very big, it was such a colossal pain in the asshole. Can I fly down here? It's an area down here. I guess I discovered a location, but you can't really go here. It was a colossal pain in the asshole to get all the Aether Currents. I remember it being such a big pain in the asshole that I was like, it's just not worth it, man. Like, I'll just not do it. It's not worth it. I'll just live without it. But now that I have it in some areas, I'm kind of like, wow, I kind of wish I got it. Because, like, you got to walk so far across the map, man, to find it. Maybe I just watch one video and it explains, and if I have to go back to the area again, it's, like, easy. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm just talking about nonsense. What was this guy talking about in the chat? I'm kind of curious what he was talking about. Was he in the music chat complaining about this shit? General? Oh, it's like some... Oh, don't tell me. Oh, okay. Well, I can just fly over it, so nice. So, slight problem. I can't really get down there. Do I just literally have to unlock... Oh, I see the problem. I deadass think you just need to have flying available, or else they're just like, eat shit. Because, like, there's just no way to get up there, I'm assuming. Was this never okay, let me read this for a second. There's a bunch of stuff going on that's interesting. So I'm witnessing a huge reaction in the internet, at least in the Asian community, which I've been seeing, about how AI drawing has definitely taken away the illustrators' jobs. Even I feel struck by how an entire industry becomes in danger just a few weeks/months ever since the software was released. Can't imagine the despair of people who actually do these for a living. I don't think this does do that, though. Like, every artist has unique style, which the AIs are copying from. Oh. Okay, so someone commented. He hasn't commented usually. He doesn't really comment usually. Once every, like, billion years he comments. Okay, I know I don't post here often just because I find this stuff entertaining. I guess there's a question about how this would differ from more conventional forms of mimicking existing styles. I mean, an artist doesn't really own their own style, then it's effectively impossible to stop them from copying it other than barring outright traces. Right now you even have artists that distinguish themselves entirely by mimicking existing styles, like old comic books and plenty of anime or cartoon styles. I can totally get the concern of artists from a financial perspective, but in a weird way. Isn't this basically already happening, where independent artists often try to mimic the style of other artists or large media franchises they like? I mean, I think it's... I don't know. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I don't really have much comment. I need to think about that before I have a serious solid opinion about it. This, though, is kind of annoying. I gotta look up Never Reap.
High heaven, cloud alters throughout the instance to access the different platforms. Will disappear throughout the bind up. Debuffs on everyone.
Alright, I guess I just need to, like... I just think the only solution is to fly there. Let me look. Okay. So, the 4 Aether Currents... How do I look at the... Oh, the travel logs. Aether Currents. Let's go to... Sea of Clouds. So it's 11. Okay, so the first 4 are pretty easy to get. I think you just need to unlock it. Okay, I'm gonna get off actually because I have some friends playing Overwatch. I'm gonna see if I can go play with them. So yeah, I'm gonna call it good here. It's good while it lasted.